And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Here's Toscano Anderson, driving to the basket.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Pass to Barrett. Grizzlies with the rebound. Simons outside. Here's Toscano Anderson. And stolen by Barrett. Here's Butler.
Relentless. Jimmy Butler looks to put pressure on the defense every possession. Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Butler hits them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Down low. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Standing at 7'3", we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling Jimmy dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Here's Simons. The Knicks making their last shot. Pass to Caruso. From outside the arc. Looney grabs a miss. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Fades and shoots. Leonard gets the bucket.
Kawhi is a threat from anywhere. To him, the mid-range is a good scoring option.
There's Simons with a 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Here's New York. Inside. Stolen by Caruso. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Over to Looney. And that one's good. Porzingis.
And after adding 16 pounds of muscle during the 2019 offseason, Porzingis handles contact so much better. Great finish inside.
The 3, Barrett. The kick out to Ball. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Caruso. Pass to Simons. The 3 ball. No luck on that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. Butler with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Smith with the rebound. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Porzingis with it. Leonard defending. Ball outside. Looney the screen. 3-pointer. And Lonzo Ball gets the 3.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
Pass to Toscano Anderson. Caruso outside. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Porzingis. Over Looney. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Outside Butler. To the inside. The kick out to Ball. Double team on Butler. To the wing, right side. The 3, Barrett. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Caruso outside. Pass to Smith for three. And another miss by Memphis. And here's New York now. They're on a 12-4 run. Ball outside. Here's Butler. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
The deep three from Porzingis. And again, Memphis no good. The Knicks with the lead. Leonard on the wing. There's a screen. Pass to Butler. The three from Ball. Porzingis grabs the board.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Smith right side. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Looney, the screen. Count it. Ball's got 5 now.
At 6'6", Lonzo has the height to work in the lane and take defenders on.
Timeout call, Memphis. Memphis trailing here. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
And stolen by Barrett. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
For the Grizzlies, Danilo Gallinari.
Simons left side. Pass to Smith. Trying to get back on track. And that's good for 2.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
And the Knicks with the possession here. 6-point game. Outside Butler. Hero on the wing. The shot off that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. And this is exactly what Smith loves to do, wreaking havoc on opposing defenses and scoring through contact.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Not surprised to see Jimmy come down with the offensive rebound. He plays with heart and hustle.
Simon's shot is good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Barrett. Here's the pick. Over Gallinari. Here's Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The physicality of Jimmy Butler poses so many issues for defenders.
The first free throw is good.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Now here's Sexton. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Fires from deep. Kleba, that's good. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Floor awareness of ball, excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Pass to Gallinari. From the low block. Off the window, it's good. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
They set a pick. For 3, Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
A solid all-around player, Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Pass to Sexton. Now here's Caruso. From the arc. Ball with the rebound. New York with the ball. 6-point lead. Hero, no good. Smith with it. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. New York calls timeout. The Knicks with the lead. Hero on the wing. Pass to Ben. And here's Kleba. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kleba's got 5.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Tillman with a screen. Outside Sexton. Takes the 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Back to Hero. They set the pick. Shot from the wing. They get it again. Here's Butler. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive. Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Pass to Lee. Looking to win the run. No good that time. New York goes the other way with it. Kleba with it. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Butler on the wing. 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Here's Kleba. Pass to Benton. The 3, Barrett. And the Knicks, another 3.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Timeout called, Memphis.
18. Timeout, Memphis. City answers, everyone. Get loud for them.
Here's Sexton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Knocks down the triple.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
Outside Butler. Pass to Benton. And buries his first look.
I just love the ball move.
Outside Sexton. Lee on the wing. From behind the arc. Doesn't go for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Now Kleba. Kleba with a screen. Here's Benton. Off target from the wing.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Here's Sexton. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
14 foul. Sexton at the line. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So he comes up empty at the line. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And there's a pick. 17-foot shot on the way. Butler with the bucket. Butler's got 13.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Lets the three fly. And the basket by Lee.
I like that pass from Duncan Robinson, keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Knicks. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Throws it up high. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Simons. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
Here's Benton. Kleba outside. The three is up. Offensive rebound. Out to Leonard. Counted from distance. Leonard's got 5.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Well, for Simons during the 21-22 season, Smitty, injuries opened the door.
And BA, not just any injuries. Portland was without Dame Lillard and C.J. McCollum most of that season, and Simons filled the void. His scoring went up about 10 points per game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And Smith over to help. Pass to Kleber. Hero with it. Shoots over Caruso. Hero with the bucket. Hero's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That's an easy shot for Hero. Very comfortable facing up from any spot on the floor.
And it's Simons missing. Here's Benton. Pass to Leonard. From 15 feet away. Kicks it to Hero. Here's Leonard. Here's Duran. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
Now here's Smith. He has 7. Clock at 6. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Simons. Duran with a rebound. And here are the Knicks. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. There's a screen. Leonard for 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 from 4 thus far.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Grizzlies timeout. On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City answer.
A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Will it go? Sexton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll go on Maxi Kleber. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Now here's Hero. Out to Kleber. Pass to Leonard.
¿Por qué van tan lentos, tío?
Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now Sexton. Here's Lee. Drops in the 3. Lee's got 6.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Leonard. And it's New York with another.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Gallinari. And stolen by Leonard. Hero on the wing. Releases from 15. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Hero's gotten his second bucket.
That's his signature move, Tyler. Hero using the screen to create just enough separation.
The 3 from Sexton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Now here's Leonard. Takes one from 10 feet. And it's New York with another.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Now here's Sexton. Outside Gallinari. Back to Sexton. Pass to Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Leonard.
¿En serio es así de judío?
Out to the wing. To the paint. Hero outside. 4 on the clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
After receiving heavy criticism in his second year, Tyler Hero came into the 2021-22 season on a different level, averaging over 20 points per game.
You know, with Hero, Smitty, his play earned him the 6th man of the year.
And he ran away with that award, BA. And it wasn't only because of his prolific scoring. Hero also displayed his playmaking ability, and he improved on the defensive end as well.
Leonard on the wing. Drills it from deep. Leonard's got 15 points.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Sexton with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Kept alive. Sexton, that's good.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Make some noise for your Knicks City Dancer.
And here's Hero. 5 points in the game. They set the pick. With the floater. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Lee on the wing. Stolen by Hero.
¿Sabéis del juego? ¿Están la mierda esto? Me traen. No.
Fires the 3. Here's Kleba. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Sexton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll go on Maxi Kleba. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Here's Benton. And stolen by Sexton. And here's the fast break. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Fast break, New York. Hero with the bucket.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Here's Lee. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Now Barrett. He's got 9. Here's Duran. No good there. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Sexton with it. For 3, Robinson. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Pass to Barrett. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Back to Sexton. 5 on the clock. Pass to Gallinari. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Personal foul. 5th team foul. Dwayne Washington.
And that one falls for Washington. Looney, the screen. From 15 feet away. Washington's shot is good.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Here's Garuba. It's stolen by Washington. Fast break, New York. Here's Benton. And he drops it in from the low post.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Robinson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Benton. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Washington. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
For 3, Robinson. Misses again, now 0 for 3. A minute 50 left in the second. And it's in there. He's got 6.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Gallinari. To end the drought. The Knicks pull it in.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Here's Duren. He's covered by Gallinari. Duren, no good. The Grizzlies on offense. For 3, Robinson. He's off on that one.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Duren. Washington outside. Launches it. And the Knicks, another 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Knicks lead 77.
Sexton with it. Checked by Washington. Here's Lee. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Lee's got 9.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Pass to Duren. Over Gallinari. Misses off the right iron. Outside Sexton. Outside Gallinari. Here's the 3. And so it's the New York Knicks building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those 3s have this poised for a blowout. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Benton. Pass to Pokashevsky. Washington with the ball. Back to Pokashevsky. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Smith. Pokashevsky the miss. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Here's Pokashevsky. Here's Washington. No good off the back of the rim.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
From the elbow. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You gotta have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
The 3 from Washington. Rebounded by Toscano Anderson.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
And here's Caruso outside. Here's Porzingis. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Porzingis has got 8 points.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Looney the screen. Here's Barrett. Here's Pokashevsky. Good. He hits the jumper.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
Knicks lead 79-44.
From downtown. And Anthony Simons good for 3. He's got 9.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
Here's Benton. Porzingis grabs the board.
Eso, ese. A ese no me da.
Washington outside.
Vamos, puntito.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Over to the left wing. Here's Benton. Money from the wing.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And here's Simons outside. That shot missing. New York goes the other way with it. Barrett with it. Caruso covers. Back to Barrett. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Porzingis. And the shot's good. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Washington. He's got 9.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And here's Caruso outside. Now the Knicks with it. Pass to Benton. To the middle. Here's Looney. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Looney's got his first points of the game. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Washington. There's the 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
52.
And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. I know we can't afford to do that.
That might be true. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Knicks lead, 93.
Pass to Simons to halt the run. The Knicks pull it in. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Knicks ball.
Saca.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And the Grizzlies making a change here.
Damian Lee, Colin Sexton.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Knicks ball.
Oh, trying his luck from deep. Benton, good. He's got 11.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
52.
Inside. Here's Gallinari. Buries the easy one. Gallinari's got 5 points.
So much of his offense is perimeter-oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
The 3 from Washington. Gallinari pulls it in.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Lee on the wing. Tries again. Outside Robinson. Back to Sexton. And a nice finish on the layup.
Sexton.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's Benton. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Lee. He's got 9. Count that bucket. Tillman's got his first points in this one.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And the Knicks call time here.
That's a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
Here's Chandler. Picked by Pokashevsky. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Robinson. Now here's Sexton with the drive. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
Pass to Washington. Goes up at the elbow. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
At the line.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Here's Chandler from the high post. There's a screen. And he's going for the oop here. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And here's Sexton. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Gallinari. From deep three-point range. The long distance three is buried. Gallinari's got 5 points in the quarter.
No surprise, throughout his career, about half of Gallinari's shots have been from three.
Here's Duren. Basket counts. Duren's got 8.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Lee. Misses the three. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
Good on the second one. Here's Sexton. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Sexton. Three-pointer. Washington grabs the miss. So it's the Knicks now. Tries it from 19. Jump shot is good. 12 points for him.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Robinson. Left side Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. Gallinari's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Here's Chandler. Check by Sexton. Here's Chandler. Pass to Wade. This one for 3. And it's Lee with the rebound. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And this is where you want to see Gallinari if you're the coach. A knockdown shooter at the free throw line.
That free throw misses. And he can't hit the second. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Dancer.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Drives to the hoop. Wade. New York, no good that time either. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Now here's Washington. 12 points for him. Here's Pokashevsky. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Pass to Robinson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Here's Wade. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Chandler. Here's Duren. Goes back up. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
For 3, Robinson. And so it's the New York Knicks with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Simons. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it could be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Toscano-Anderson. Back to Simons. Here's Toscano-Anderson. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Garuba. And he goes in for the dunk.
And BA, he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Now here's Simons. Launches a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Wade. Here's Duren. Covered by Bryant.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And there's the screen. Pass to Chandler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duren. And Bryant pulls it down. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Here's Forbes. They get it back.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Here's Pokashevsky. Pass to Duren. And he converts the layup.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
78.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Bryant, right side. Uses the glass on the layup. Bryant's got his first basket.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
And it's Chandler missing.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
It's Pokusevski on the wing. Pass to Wade. Hero on the wing. Let's go with a three. Pure from three-point range.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Here's Garuba. Puts up a three. Duran with a rebound.
Claro, o sea, ya.
New York with the ball. Well, Smitty, instant replay is here to stay. A big part of the game. How has it impacted the NBA, you think?
Well, I think fans and players love that you get it right during crunch time. The one thing I think that can help is to speed up replay. That's what everybody is complaining about.
Here's Forbes.
Pero sí, que se queda atrás.
Now Hero. Pass to Duran. Here's Pokusevski. The shot's good. Pokusevski's got 10 points in just the second half.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And the basket by Lee.
Continue from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, fourth of the game.
Hero outside. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Pass to Garuba. On the wing, Forbes. Fires the three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Pokusevski. Pass to Duran. Shoots over Bryant. Duran, no good. And here's Memphis. Here's Forbes. Soft touch off the glass. Forbes has got 8 here in this quarter.
This is for any dedicated floor spacer. Once in a while, you have to test the defense inside. Forbes with a beautiful play.
And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Both teams will make substitutions. And here are the Grizzlies now. Pass to Smith. Beyond the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Chandler. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Now here's Washington. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Colin Sexton.
Washington right side. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And here's Memphis.
22-88.
Outside Sexton. Smith outside. The three knocks it down from distance.
3 points.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Picked by Pokashevsky. Here's Chandler. Got a hand on it. Caruso, right side. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
3 on the clock. Caruso misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate. I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Deflected.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
So it's the Knicks now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Pokashevsky. To the inside. Wade. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
What's interesting, you know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course.
4th team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Pokashevsky. At the line, he'll shoot 3.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Here's Caruso. Pass to Lee. Bryant in the high post. Back to Lee. Here's the screen by Bryant. 3-pointer, no good.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Now here's Washington. Sexton grabs the board.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
To the paint. They swipe it. Here's Chandler. Pass to Wade. Here's Chandler. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot. On target from range.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And here's Caruso outside. It's rebounded by New York. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th. Here's Chandler. The teardrop. And the layup is good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Sexton with it. 1:25 left in the final quarter. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. The three from Washington. And it's Tillman with a rebound. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Lee on the wing. Pass to Tillman. Over to the wing. Outside Sexton. To stop the drought. Offensive rebound. And here's Caruso outside. Hits the trifecta.
An area of his game that Caruso continues to work on. Nice to see him knocking him down.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Now here's Washington. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Grizzlies substitution. Anthony Simons.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too.